Hi, people. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's this weekend. So I've spent hours, literally, like the past 3 days, I've just been like looking at Black Friday sales and just like losing brain cells. Now I've edited it into a video for you. All the links are below, their affiliate links, so it helps me out. So I'm just going to point out all the best sales that I found. There's some pretty good deals going on. Here they are. I forgot a couple companies in the live stream, so I'm just going to add them now. If you know how to build drones, let's say you're just flying analog and you're building your own drones and you've wanted to do digital, I'm still going to get into open IPC, but there is now a cheapest way to get into digital FPV. It's cheaper than anything else. It's pretty crazy, and it's right here. It's like you can't get cheaper than this. We have the CADX Ascent Lite. So literally, you just click on Black Friday sale right here. So you just click the link in the description, Black Friday sale. Then you scroll down. Now, see, the biggest problem with the whole Ascent package is that Cadix made this terrible like, okay, it's okay maybe for a new beginner that's never flown anything, but for us seasoned FPV pilots, it's terrible. And it just is. The radio has kind of like a rip off of Express LRS. The drone is too heavy, underpowered. But when it comes to the video system, if you look at it just for the video system, okay, see these goggles? These are basically the same as the Walk Snail Goggles L, except it has a different chip that is compatible with all their stuff. So they made this specifically to be super cheap. If you want to get into FPV and you know how to build drones, look at this. $35 plus the goggles, okay? So so if you know how to build drones, you have a Crux 35 or any old analog sitting around and you want to convert over to digital for $164. You take this VTX, you connect it to your drone, you have goggles and a VTX for $164.99. There's no other deal as good as this. Even if you wanted to get open IPC and do the same thing, you're going to spend about $150 on the goggles without even really good antennas or whatever. Then the camera and the fiddling. I'm going to start doing that on the channel too, just because I like kind of having my hands in everything that's FPV, experiencing it all, knowing what it's like. I never got into Walk Snail because I felt like Walk Snail, you're paying too much, like those X goggles. And yes, people are getting mad at this system because of how cheap it is, and they put money into Walk Snail and they didn't want something like this. But you have to understand, it's a totally different market. Like, this is just super budget friendly, but it's amazing. Like, for $164, what are you going to do? Get some Eachine 800s that are so heavy they're falling off your face and fly analog? I love analog. I really love analog, but I'm just, look at this. $164.99. It's light, it's little. You can build little 2S drones, you can build whatever. Now it is limited. It has 100 milliwatts. I believe that they are working on a more powerful one. I think it's gonna be like 4 watts, which is like overkill. But hopefully, we end up with a few things in between. This system is just crazy value, not crazy performance. I'm sure the latency maybe isn't the best, but I'm pretty sure it's better than OpenIPC. Or if you're into FPV and you just want to get one of your friends into FPV, all the kits and stuff are like, you buy the kit, you're paying like $300-400, whatever. With this, you can actually take your favorite drone, shove a good camera on it, and even though it's 100 milliwatts, the Cadix guy, I think his name's Leo, showed me that they've taken it 8 km. So 8 km on 100 milliwatts on this system. Now, I don't expect it to actually be able to go like that far in non-ideal conditions, but the weak part of the whole Accent system is the RC link. It's not the video link, and I talked to him about that. He said the video link is quite good, and he even said, it's not like, you can't be like comparing it to the best things because it's not that. It's a budget friendly system. I've seen someone flying. I'm gonna just share. Hopefully, they don't get mad at me for sharing their channel, but I just want you to see what it looked like. I found it and I saw it yesterday. I go deep into like all FPV things, so it's just hopefully you appreciate whenever I tell you stuff, it's from my deep research that I do way too much of. Here it is! Storm, not Ghost. Okay, this is the video. So this guy, Perjermik Kurushki, see, that's how deep I go. I go international for you. I'm obsessed with FPV. So it's just like anytime someone even tells me, like, hey, did you see this? I usually already saw it. So if you have anything interesting or crazy, share it with me in the comments because I love like discovering new things. So this guy took a beta FPV Meteor 75 Pro and then took the Accent Light VTX off of the Ascent thing and put it into a Tiny Whoop. I love studying like flight footage. If you've watched the performance of Open IPC and you compare it to this, like, I don't know, this looks better than HD0 to me. And remember, that's a Meteor Pro 75, so it's like you're adding a whole second board on there. So if you took this and you put it into a little, like you put this into a, yeah, you can do the Whoop, but for me, I think this probably be the perfect candidate for your little 2.5-inch drones. I'm getting this system. Cadix is going to send me for testing because I specifically said to them I don't want to use something that's bad. And like people, when you just take things and you review them, like I could have said, hey, I want to go for the whole system, but it's just like I saw all the bad reviews and stuff. I don't want to review something bad. But if you just take this VTX and these goggles, like I think I'm gonna get my brother set up on this because it looks decent. Like it looks better than the Vista did, and even Vistas were like $200 each. So like $35 for a VTX that can do this. That's pretty bloody mind blowing to me. That's a pretty damn good deal. It's the best probably beginner deal you can get. So I would buy the goggles and maybe like 5 of these. Just get it all done at once and then you're good to go. I wouldn't touch the radio. I just think that's crazy. Now, if you wanted to get something else, I looked at all the other like deals, and the only other thing that was kind of decent was like, see, look, the Avatar goggles HD are $199, and it's basically the same thing. So for less than the cost of the Walk Snail goggles, and lots of people like these, less than the cost of that, you can get the full goggles, same goggles basically with a cheaper VTX. Probably be buying that. If I wasn't getting sent it, I would probably buy a few of those because it literally is the cheapest way to get into FPV and hopefully have a good experience. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can see when I review it. Because if I review it and it's terrible, you know I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Always do. I think this was the only bind and fly that looked decent. All the other ones were like $700. The Cadix Go Film 20. The other ones were all, I think, a lot more. But there's also if you wanted to just strap if you wanted a strap on, the best deal for the strap on VRX is better than it ever was before because the cheapest it ever was $200. And now you can get the VRX for $179. So if you wanted to just get the VRX and be able to use your goggles, but see, to me, to put something heavier on your things, or just that they have some nice deals here too. If you wanted to go still Walk Snail with the L. But I'm just like, these are all, you're paying more. The goggles got cheaper. The people I know that have the goggles do seem to really like them. All I know is that you literally can't go wrong. Boom. Okay. I'm going to stop talking about this. Let's look at some night footage. Okay. I found another one. We Are FPV, 23,000 subs. Maybe give him a sub. I don't know. But it's comparing the DJI Lite to the Accent. So look at that. Okay. Now let's see what this looks like. Ooh. So it doesn't look as good. Like it looks more grainy, but it seems snappier and you can see more, but there's noise. That just means that the ISO, it bumps the ISO. ISO is basically light sensitivity. So when you bump, like sometimes people ask me like how my footage looks so good coming out of DJI and stuff. When you're flying at night, you want to have the ISO as low as possible that you still can see. Or if you care more about the flying experience, you put the ISO as high as you can and it allows you to see more, but it comes at the cost of digital noise. So it's enhancing the sensitivity, like easier to see for you, but it looks worse on the playback. So if you want your footage to look better straight out of the whatever is recording, you're going to want to fly with the lowest ISO that, or you choose, something in between where it's like, okay, it's a little bit lighter than the darkest, but it's not as light as it could be, because that's the difference in these two. So just notice when we switch, like you're going to be able to see it better, but see, this image is clearer, so it doesn't have as much noise. This one is brighter. It has a bit more noise, but you're able to see more because of that sensitivity. Also, if you have a bigger lens, it'll allow more light in also, and that's why larger lenses are more like preferred usually. But that looks pretty good and it looks pretty flyable to me at like a quarter of the price of DJI, and you can get it. But I don't want to like I'm just showing you the only things I saw, and you can give those people some love, okay? Out of all the deals other people are sharing and stuff too, this is the only one that seems really worth it. $131. Now it has Express LRS. It has no VTX in it, so you have to add the VTX system. So this would actually be the perfect drone to buy and then put that cheap system in. It's pretty tempting. I kind of want to do this myself, but I have my own drone. So if you want to support me, you can check out my website and pick up one of my drones. But straight up, like I sell the Crux 35 for $200 and my frame for $50. So for $250, you can take the Crux 35, transfer it over to my frame, and have like a premium product, but you still got to build it yourself, and that's $250. So you can't really mess with this. This is better than what I provide. So, but also mine is probably a lot stronger, and this is probably a lot heavier. Well, if anyone knows the weight of the frame, let me know. Come finish this video, I realize there's some other companies I forgot about. So I can't forget about T Hobby. They gave me the power pack to make this thing, and it's bloody amazing. I haven't made enough content with this, but it's a really fun drone. Let me just show you a little sneak peek. Yeah. I could have done that. I'll link this video into pinned comments because you probably didn't see it, but you get to, it's one of the only videos where I show my 5-inch drones in action. It's a pusher, and I use the T Hobby power kit, which is actually on sale also. And I think that's a great, like, tried and tested, works great. $120, so you get $30 off. I would get the 2207s with the 1950s, or you can build your own kit. They have the stack, so you can choose your stack. This is another stack right here. Look at this, $71, the Velix full function F7. So I think that's, but it has a BL Heli 32 4-in-1 ESC. I actually think this might be the same one, but I'm not sure, and I just closed it. I don't want to go back because I'm lazy. But any of these stacks, you could pick the stack that you want. You just go into search and you search stacks, and that's how you find them. And then with the motors, there's these ones, the 2207s. I really like these because they're Unibel. So I would get one of those stacks, and I would pick up for these if they're not sold out. Oh, see, only the high KV ones. These are the ones that are $990. Still a little bit higher KV. And you just put a little motor output limit, 80% or something, and then you're good. But these motors are nice motors. Oh, see, it's like double the price. Just get the 991s, but notice that there is a high KV on them. But this, I've always kind of wanted one of these guys, and they're only $170 for the analog version. There's the gray and the blue. I just always thought they were cool. Personally, I don't really buy anything anymore because I just build everything and design it myself. So there's no point in me really getting these things unless someone sends me them for reviews. But for you, if you have the sickness and you need to keep collecting them, I really like this one. It's pretty cute. I don't have the sickness though because I'm a responsible human being. So responsible. Fine example for men worldwide. And last, but no, not even last, we're going to shove this in the middle of the video. Literally, like the past 3 days, I've just been like looking at Black Friday sales and just like losing brain cells from like trying to make affiliate links and stuff. So hopefully somebody buys stuff. It all just goes back to my sickness, which is just trying to build a little FPV business. Yeah. Poor, you need help. I am poor and I need help. Like, look, I can't even afford clothes. Yeah, and who buys all your clothes? She buys all my clothes and then I don't wear them because you know what? It's not pathetic. You know what? The reason she buys me clothes is because she wants to throw out my old clothes. My clothes are beautiful, and you know what? I'm working on a body. Okay, I'm gonna have a fit body, and I'm never gonna wear clothes. Okay, Black Friday. Okay, CNHL. Look, I tried to find you a Dogcom sale. I literally did. I put it in and it said there's no company named Dogcom for which to find a Black Friday sale. I'm sorry. So if there's one battery or two batteries that I could just well, for the 1S, you got your lavas. But if there are two batteries I could recommend to you, it's the 4S 550 mAh 150C Dogcoms. They're the best sub 250 4S batteries, period. Then for 2S, the very best 2S is the 560 150C Dogcoms. Those two batteries specifically, certain batteries have different chemistries and whatever. These ones have newer tech. If you get the same battery but the older one that's like in the neon yellow black casing, it's not as nice. The performance is like probably 20 to 40% worse. So you have to get the ones that are in that like silvery looking packaging. Let me show you one. 10 of these a year, these ones specifically, and that's it. 10 of these a year and you're good. They're the best. And they fly just as long as an R-Line 850. They're expensive, but they're worth it. If you're in Canada, I have some for you, but for the American people, I can't ship batteries across the border. Okay, yeah. Oh, so you can buy CNHL, but they're 2 for 1 or like cheap. They're just like the cheapest kind of batteries worth getting. I guess anything cheaper you wouldn't want to get. They fly, but they tend to break and fail easier. I do find that the pizzas are a bit better. Like I have the 600 pizzas for sub 250. So I'd say these can be good if you're just using them for freestyle and smashing and destroying them. Performance, no harm in checking things out. I've literally like made you a list and I checked it twice. What? I'm funny. If you think I'm funny, please smash the like button, subscribe. I also changed it, I think, so that you can't comment unless you're subscribed for like an hour. So, like, at least if you're participating, hopefully you're subscribed. And I want you to participate. So, yeah, join the fun. These are the cheapest analog goggles worth getting, and just like the cheapest ones, I guess. What I like about them is they're nice and flush. Avery uses these. They just stick her in her bag, take them anywhere. They're good for kids. Not the best, but like, hey, $64. That's the cheapest you're going to get goggles for. But once again, I would just go get the whole Caddx setup because that is a lot more reasonable. But if you want these, all the links are here in the description, so you can just click on them, check them out, get whatever you want. Who am I to tell you what to buy? If you're sending large amounts of money to China or across the states or wherever you want, PayPal is okay. But there is another company called Wise. So if you click on this first link, Wise, if you ever want to send money or you know someone's sending a pile of money, when I buy stuff overseas, sometimes PayPal takes a lot of money. So Wise is great. And if you use this link, you will get $800. Like you can send $800 without getting charged for it. And the fees are a lot more reasonable than PayPal. It's not good for when you're sending a little bit to your friends, but if you're sending thousands of dollars overseas, it's something that I found that I use, and that's what I share with you. Good stuff. Now we're going to look at my Canadian Amazon. So if you go to the Canadian Amazon, continue to destination, and you go here, I have something called Idealists, or you can go through the everything. So these are just some of my favorite products over here, like mics and stuff. Then over here we have like stupid toys, like for $30, you can get these lightsabers and smack each other and have fun with that. This is the light I use. I like it. It's really nice and quiet. This is the one I'm using right now. Like as we're standing, you can put your phone on it and like light up your face, and that's nice too. So I just have like a pile of Amazon products, but then I also have like, this is FPV stuff. So these are some FPV things I grab. I use these batteries as like my power packs. They're not available. Sometimes what you can do is instead of buying FPV batteries, you can buy lipos for like RC cars, and then you can cut off the connectors, put XT60s on them, and then use them as power banks. It's a little hack. Or you can use vacuum batteries. Basically, if you buy an FPV battery, you're going to be paying more for it than if you buy something else. It's kind of like I'm a hairdresser. So if I buy a 2-minute timer, like an egg timer, I'm going to spend $2. But if I go buy the same thing at the hair salon, they're going to charge me $15 because it's for hair. So the same thing happens with FPV. Sometimes you buy FPV products and you're paying more because it's an FPV product. So you can just get an RC product or any battery and just it can be cheaper. This is my favorite Dremel. So like when you're building drones and stuff, if you ever need to grind off a bit of material off the carbon or whatever, this Dremel is amazing. I've been using it for years, and I think I've charged it 2 times. I recently did buy like Kester, which was crazy expensive, and I like this solder. It's cheaper, small quantity. It's not as large of a quantity, but this solder works really well. Amazon products. So we can see if there's any better things. And I forget to put products here sometime, but see this mouse. I love this mouse. I love these products. These are all products that I use. So it's like you can just go through, check if some of these are on sale. All the good stuff. This tripod's the best for holding like mics, holding your phone, holding whatever. You can use this tripod. I love it. I have it at my station holding my phone. So it's like, let's say you want to start like making videos where you're building drones and stuff. Get one of these. Get 2 of them. They're the best. Heated gloves are great. FPV, what do we have here? Same thing. We got this. If you want to just fun drone for your kids, this is like the best cheap drone that you can just get your kids flying. It's not FPV, but it's fine. And then we got our solder. We got our 5-volt Beck things. Insta360. It's a little expensive. Your run cam, action cam. Anything that you click on after clicking these links, it helps me out. Later on in the video, I was going to show you this, so I might as well just show it to you now. This is the best 2 to 4S charger. It is $100, but it's only available for Americans also. But you can charge 4 batteries at the same time, and it's not parallel charging. Like it's like individual charging. You can balance your batteries. It's the best one. Charge 4 batteries at a time. It's like having a parallel charger without all the danger. So if you're not flying 6S, like if all you're doing is flying smaller drones, 2S to 4S, like this is the perfect best charger out of all of them. There's other ones, maybe fancier, more expensive, but none of them are like the 4 together and this good value. Okay, so that's the best one. I wish I had one. Best like video cards you can get. So yeah, the Canva Go. Like these are the best ones. I'd get this 64 gig or even smaller, like the 35 gig, and you buy a pile of them, and then you just have them. Let's say you fly with your action cam, you get into an accident, and now that video is gone. So I like to have tons of them just in case I forget any of my memory cards. I make sure that if I go on a good flight, I take the memory card out, I'll swap it with a new one, and that way I can't lose that flight. Because sometimes you do something amazing, and then on the next flight you have an accident and you lose all your stuff. At least you'll have that good flight. A little tip for that. These are the best chargers ever. Like if you want to do 1S, like just fly whoops and 1S stuff, these are just the best. There's nothing better than them. The moment you start using them, you won't want to use anything else. They just make it so easy and nice. And I have reviews on all these products too if you hunt through my channel. Speed run. We're speeding through everything. Let's see what Weebleed is offering. That's very nice. Thank you. So Weebleed, what are our deals? Do we have any deals? We got these cool frames. They're kind of cute. They look like they're made by a Happy Model. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. The tray doesn't look the greatest. Hopefully the tray's good. I don't know. Sometimes trays are not good. What's happening in clearance? You got some cheap frames. They're meteors. They're meteor frames. The black ones are stronger than the colored ones, just so you know. Weebleed, I'm not seeing anything that great. Okay, little antennas. These batteries people seem to like. Flight controllers. Let's look at the batteries because that's what I always hear people like from here. These are really cool. So we got chargers and stuff. See what I mean? 42 US when you could have got it off the other link for 23. I've already possibly saved you $20. These Nectar Golds, people say they like these. So the N69, these are $16 for 300 Moz, 4 of them. Nectar Gold, they're newbie drone. I don't like newbie drone. I don't know. I find newbie drone has like bad quality electronics. Same thing with Emax. I don't know. Nothing really exciting there. These look really cool. These Cobb gates. I think I've seen people use them and they do look very nice indeed. Nothing really seems that exclusive from here where like they have a really good product that no one else has. I thought they had batteries, but it seems like they're just reselling newbie drone batteries. A whole $50. Woohoo! Affiliates! All the money. Okay, these, so if I was buying from them today, there's like a few things I would buy. Oh, these are sexy. Well, I would buy one of these TX15s probably, but it's like I don't need it. It's like a newer, smaller Boxer, but it doesn't have the CNC gimbals, right? So, ooh, $200 for the Max. That is tempting. The gold. I would get this. I would get this. If I needed a radio and I never got a radio, it was my first radio. I'd either buy this. Let's compare it to the Boxer. Boxer. Okay, the Boxer Crush. $10 less. Oh man. But you see, you spend the $200, you get the color screen and whatever. I would probably get the Boxer Crush just because it comes with the CNC gimbals. It's like the best value to get. I get the hot pink or the lemon twist. This is sexy. Like the CNC gimbals, $189, 1 watt of power. I don't know how much power is in the TX15. It has the color screen, but that just means the battery's going to die faster anyways. Driven by a high-performance chip, it is a powerhouse with all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, it does either, so that's neat. It can switch. But I want to know what is the power output. I want to know how much power. It has 875, and it has the Hall sensor. I would get the Boxer. I would get the Boxer. How much does this weigh? This thing weighs 600 grams. Do you agree with me? Would you get the Boxer? How much was it? 608 grams. This one weighs about the same. Those are the two. Oh no. If you want to be budget friendly and you want to just get the sweetest radio, I love this. And this is still my radio, the Pocket. Get it right, get it tight. You can get it in all the colors for 64, or I think it's a bit cheaper if you just get the regular one. No, it's the same, 64. So I like the clear one. I'm happy with it. I've been using it over a year. It's been great. I would get these with it. These CNC gimbals. Oh my God, they're so nice. I'm still too poor. I still don't have them. If you want to get me a little gift, get me some. Make sure you get batteries with it. If you don't get batteries with it, it's not going to work. Your Pocket with your battery and your gimbal. Same thing with the others. It doesn't come with a battery, so make sure you get a battery. Let's see what's happening with Sky Zone. Dog's never going to die. It's always going to be good. Honestly, sometimes I want to send people to HD0. Sometimes I really think the best thing they can do is just buy a good analog goggle. Like, you can get the Sky Zone 040s Pros for $339, or the X for five. The X is 500. See, to me, coming into it, honestly, like the best goggle you could probably just buy is that. Like, you're not like, I don't know, $340 for a premium goggle that's gonna last you forever, and analog will never die. Like, you'll be able to use it forever. It's never gonna go bad. You're always gonna be kind of happy with it. Even these are pretty good, but I'm just like, to me, right now, like if I was just gonna buy one goggle and have the best experience, it would probably be these. Like, you're going to be able to fly whoops, big things, everything. You can fly any size. It's never going to go out of date. It's always going to be great. Lots of people say digital systems, but digital systems get expensive, unreliable, and yeah, it's nice to see good old analog if that's what you think you're into. If you've flown analog and enjoyed it, to me, these are probably the best value goggles you're going to get. HD0, what are the sales? It's the only time to buy HD0 because HD0 is usually like you get wholesale deals because wholesale is like 15% off. So if you buy on Black Friday, you get some good deals. This thing's cool. The M8. Now they also have that new Wi-Fi VRX. See, like, yeah, I guess these would be the other ones to battle for. That's $300. I guess that is better than Sky Zone in the way that you have an HD system and you have analog. You can do everything. So I like my Sky Zones more than these, though. Like, if I had to choose between these and my Sky Zones as the only goggles I'll ever use, I would choose my Sky Zones, and that's just the honest truth. This is the best, probably, bind and fly you can buy for HD0. The HD0 Crux 35, and then you come to my website, buy a discus, shoot me a message, be like, hey, I want to convert my HD0 Crux over to a discus, and I'll send you the prints and everything. So for basically an extra $50, you take this drone and turn it into a premium drone that will not break on you, that you'll be able to have an amazing experience on. The new goggles, if you have money to blow, I don't see any world where I'd rather get these over the DJI 3 goggles. I don't know. It's just, if you're an HD0 fanboy, I haven't had all the greatest experiences with HD0. If I could kind of go back and get all the money I spent on HD0, I probably would. But now it's done and I have the products and stuff and I use it. But it's just, I'm not a serious racer. I go to a couple races a year and the system has never been really that amazing for me. I have more fun flying my analog Mobula 8 than I do flying HD0 because I just don't trust it. It's just like when you're with a hot girl that, like, she's you don't believe she's going to stay with you because she could be with anyone else, and she's just like, she'll just disappear. And it's just like, that's what HD0 does. It's just like at any moment you might lose your signal. Okay. Like, I have my top recommendations on my website with affiliate links too. It's nice to have a little update. The Air 6575 I think are amazing. Air 65 if you're only going to fly indoors. Air 75, it flies amazing outside, but it's not strong. Like, it breaks. You'll crack the frame easily, and that's the problem. Like, so it's, if you're an advanced pilot and you can control yourself and you're a good pilot and you're not going to destroy it and you want to be super nimble, the Air 75 is going to fly way better than the Meteor Pro 75. But if you're a newbie and you buy an Air 75, you're going to crack the frame pretty fast. So just overall best whoop you can buy right now, anytime, just the Meteor Pro 75. It's the best whoop. Buy 2 or 3 of them. You can fly them indoors. You can fly them outdoors. You can abuse them pretty good. You can buy yourself some black extra frames. So buy the black ones. They're stronger. So I would just, anyone that's starting, I tell them, buy a couple of these. That's the best way to start. Buy 2 Meteor Pro 75s and just fly them. And if one breaks, fly the other one. And then you can start repairing the other one, or you can use parts when the second one breaks to be able to fix stuff. But I have a buddy, he's got 2 new ones, and he's still flying the first one. No problems at all. And their batteries, they got some new batteries. So their new batteries are sweet. Here we go. 1S batteries. The lava batteries, even the first ones are amazing. So like now we got new ones, lava 2. See these 280s for race gal? There's probably nothing better than these. And after crap from Newbie Drone, you get 4 of them for like 18 bucks. Why not get 5? And these are good. If they're anything like the first ones, even if they were the same as the first ones, I'd be happy. I like these, like I love these specs because like outdoors, I like the 450s. I would never get 580s. It's just too heavy and it's going to break your whoop. But outdoors on a Meteor Pro 75, I'd be flying the 480s or the 320s. I probably would just exclusively be flying 280s for the race stuff and 320s for freestyle and outdoors. I just rather have that performance than the flight time. Whatever you're flying, put the smallest battery that you can enjoy yourself with. Like if you get an enjoyable 3 minutes on a small battery or a less enjoyable 5 minutes on a larger, like just take that enjoyable 3 minutes. Like we said, the Wi-Fi chargers, they're the best. I think they're actually cheaper on Amazon right now, but if you buy 2 of them, you get free shipping. So that could be good. But I do want one of these eventually, the 2S balance charger, 33 bucks. That's really good. I think we saw it on Amazon for you to buy from Amazon. FPV. And we got our little charger. There it is. Oh, $26. Amazon Prime. Boom. Can't beat that. It's cheaper than the official website. That's a steal. Buy a few of those. Get one for your friend. They'll like you more. The best value, bind and fly. Lots of people get the Nazgul, the Nazgal. But what I think is the best, Manta SE. So here you can get with Express LRS, $239. Without GPS, $219. You are not going to get a 5-inch drone for $219 better than this. It's the best one. Why does it say shipping to the States is $50? That's nuts. It's still a good deal. Do you have any other things going on? Oh, it comes with a little toy.
What?
The thing.
I never see.
Okay, look. It comes with a little toy.
What toy?
You're not getting it because it's over. But there you go. Look, a little panda toy. Oh, so cute. Oh, Black Friday up to 10% off. Spin big to win. Where do I spin it? Spinning will be. Oh, it says November, whatever. How can I spin it? Manta 30 is cute, but I'm like, you cannot beat these. There's an 04 light one. I think there's an 04 Pro one, and they got some crazy colors. So you can get the 04 Pro with Express LRS for $440. Like just the 04 Pro unit. No, is this not bind and fly? I'm pretty sure it has a camera in it. You don't see you can get the 04 Pro for bloody $400. No, it does. It does come with it. It's like I can't believe it's that cheap and it comes with the 04 Pro. Yeah, it comes with the 04 Pro. These $11 motors, that's pretty good. 04 Lite, $339, that's pretty good. Got some decent stuff. Okay, let's see if these guys are working. If these are still a good deal. This is a 7-inch. Black Friday. Woo! No FC. With the FC, 145. Yeah, so this link's still working. Yay! So to me, okay, that is the cheapest you can get. Like it's a 7-inch drone for $145, and then you can use that coupon and get $15 off of it. So that would be $130. But it has no camera. It doesn't come with a camera. Man, this is tempting. Like part of me wants to just get this so I can do a build video because it's like this will probably pull in views. But I'm just like, I don't want this stuff. I like sell it. Sell it. As I go build it. I'll build it and then sell it, and you can buy a 7-inch drone. You need a camera. So all it needs is a camera. That's crazy. There's the deal. That's the deal of the everything. Oh, $94. Kill me now. Oh, what? Just get it? You're a bad influence. Okay, this one doesn't have an FC. That has an FC. So there's 5 inches more than the 7-inch. What is the difference? 6S, 4S. Oh, I'm just like, okay, look at this. If I get that 4S, no, I want the 6S. If I just got that because I got a cheap FC from AliExpress for like $50. So I'm just like, that would be $8 off. The only thing I actually want from that maybe is motors, and I don't need to spend $94 on motors. I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Way too small.
Yeah, like I don't know. You can't. You just need a camera, but it's like $150 for everything.
Need a camera?
No. I'm just saying in general. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can't. It's such a good deal. But the 7-inch, 7-inch is cheaper.
Buy whatever your heart desires.
Avery, why are you talking to me like that? No FC.
That's what I do. Buy what I want.
Oh, so you're paying too much for the FC there. $78 that I don't need to spend. Okay, that was really hard.
Can I have seaweed?
Sure. And
Just
share it
buy
with
it.
me.
Buy it.
I'm not going to buy it. Okay, that was very hard. You know what? Daddy's very good with money. He actually is.
So, Mike, you say I'm poor.
I am poor. I don't spend a lot of money. That way I can be able to spend more time with you. 6 pieces for $50. Not the greatest deal. Yeah, see, at this point, you're better off buying the lavas.
All of your seaweed?
Maps has the craziest deals on motors. Like, you can't. $9.90. How can you beat that? They cannot be beaten. You get an even better deal if you buy 12. Okay, so if you spend $129, you get a free F7. You get a free stack if you spend $259. Oh no! 24 motors. That's crazy. That's a good deal. I'll keep that in my cart and get it later probably. If you buy 6 bundles and a 1S all-in-one, you come to $259.59, and you get yourself a free $100 F7 stack, racing stack, or whatever. That's pretty damn good. That's probably going to be my big Black Friday purchase. Another sale for you. It's a huge bundle, and you get all these packs. Like, you get everything. It's permanent. You get all these LUTs, all this editing. This editing pack is just insane. It's the craziest. There's no deal like this. You'll never get this many LUTs and titles and like packs and everything. You get it all for $150. If you edit on any like editing software and you want to do transitions and stuff like that, it's ridiculously good. It was one of those things where like people reach out to me, and most of the time I actually say no. And like, if it's not specifically something I want, then I'm not going to make a video about it or promote it or anything. And I got this because I love editing. I love making videos, and it's insane. There's nothing you can get like this. And it's a pay one time, keep it forever. Lots of the like AI stuff that it has included in it, like the clipping, it'll let you clip long material and make it into shorts for you through AI. Thing like that, you would have to pay memberships, and you get everything all in one. So it's just another ridiculous deal. The list of filaments that I like and how to print with PP. If you're going to get PP, the links for PP are in here, but you have to do this, otherwise it won't print. So for that one, I just put the video. Helped you. Hope you got a good deal out of it. If you end up getting anything, let me know in the comments. Or if you find any like sick deals, share them in the comments so I can share them with other people. Okay? Thank you so much.